Today is an exciting day. Aw, yeah. I got a little something from Shift. All right, here is what is in the box. Here we go. Very nice, very nice. Good box layout. Okay, we have the controller, the ring, and the drone itself. Let's pull this bad boy out. Dig down. We got the instructions. Protectors, accessories, battery, great. Okay, let's dive back into this. I'm going to take this guy out. Oh, it's very lightweight. Propellers are very light. Here's the camera. Some sensors. Pretty cool package overall. It's very light. So I'm going to pop the battery in and get this charging, and we'll take it out for a test flight.
Here's my first outdoor flight area in a park near my house. Works a lot better outside than it did inside for me personally, but that doesn't mean that if you have a large enough space, it won't work inside. Okay, so it currently seems to be working pretty well. My previous tests indoors were not very successful. With a lack of space inside, it hasn't been very good at actually hovering. Okay, so I'm currently doing the yaw at the same time as other controls, so that seems to work pretty well. There we go. It's actually controlling it pretty well. On the left is the screen capture, and on the right is straight from the drone. I've seen advertisements that say that this drone has virtual stabilization. I don't know if that's been rolled out yet or if that's been totally axed, but it doesn't seem to be incredibly stabilized. It could be slightly stabilized compared to what's being viewed on my phone, or maybe both of them have live stabilization and it's just not very intense stabilization and it's just kind of taking out a little bit of the jitter. Hi everyone, we're out here to talk about the Redshift drone. We're going to do a little bit of the autonomous flight features, see how those work, and try and get some nice footage while we're out here. It's a pretty beautiful day, so it shouldn't be too hard. I'm going to start off with orbit, see how that works. So it's just doing it. I don't have to give it any additional commands. It's doing a pretty good job on the orbit. Have to give it that. Okay, I'm exiting that mode. All right, and here is hero mode. It's supposed to follow someone, and then once that person stops, enter orbit mode. We'll see how well that works. Okay, so now it's on hero mode. I'm just gonna carry my tripod with me. I'm gonna walk away from it, and we'll see how well it does. Oh geez, lost it. Okay, it is following me. You can see that out there. All right, well, see if I switch directions on it. What happens then?
guys. So it's giving me the low battery signal and landing.
All right, we're here at the beach. We're just gonna do some flying around, get a little bit of B-roll so I can give you some closing thoughts about this drone. We've tried out the intelligent flight modes. We've flown it for the first time. We've flown it inside, outside. Now it's time to give you my thoughts on the pros and cons of this drone. In the pros column, we have that it's very small, it's easy to fly, it's got an incredibly unique control setup. On the con side, the video quality, even though it's HD, is not very good. It does look good on a phone. If you're going to try and put it in another video that you're editing and going to put on computers or TV, it's not going to hold up very well. Number 2, it doesn't come with any type of device holder, so you have to hold your phone separately from the controller, which ends up making it a two-handed control setup if you're going to be using the app, which there's a lot more features on the app and you can actually see where you're flying, so it's really helpful. While we're on the topic of accessories, they also need to add extra batteries to their store because each battery only lasts about 6 to 10 minutes. Con number 3 I've already kind of covered in the accessory category, but it's the flight time. 6 to 10 minutes doesn't seem like a lot to me personally. Used to flying a drone that flies for 28 minutes on one battery. That all being said, I think it's actually a very impressive small drone for $300 with an incredibly unique, very organic way of flying. If you're not used to flying, this is actually really easy to learn and it's actually really fun. And I really can't wait to see what they do with their next drone. The next one, if they can get an actual physical gimbal in there, maybe a little bit bigger drone, longer flight time, it's going to be something spectacular. That all being said, I'm going to ultimately give it a 7 out of 10 because this is a drone that's fun. It feels like the future, so if you want to buy a little bit of the future, you want to try out this drone. If you have any other questions about this drone or other drones, let me know. All right, fly safe.